Hey guys, it's the Grayson here, and I want to mention something, and I want to say something real quickly. This may be the end of Mineplex on this channel, because I am sick and tired of what this server's done. I've held it in the past, but this is the final straw. So, it all started back a while ago, when Minestrike was released. At this point, the game, very similar on Hypixel, Cops and Crims, had maybe been a week old. And already, Mineplex tried to cash in. And the game of Minestrike, in my opinion, and in a couple other people's opinion I know, is much worse than Cops and Crims. Moving on, let's go to another one. So, Build Battle released on Hypixel. Not even a week later. I shit you not. Master Builders. Now, there's a couple things that each one does that makes it better than the other. Build Battle gives you more options while building, while Master Builders gives you the ambiguity of who built it, so that you can't really tell whose is whose, which I think Build Battle should adopt, to be honest with you. But, I still think Build Battle is superior. Now, you could have arguments the other way. Turbo Kart Racers is a ripoff of Minecart. Well, Minecart was trash anyways. Nobody cared about that game. Nobody remembers that game. And more specifically, TKR improved it so much more. Hey, but Pixel Painters is a copy of Draw My Thing. Now, there you may have an argument. But, I prefer Pixel Painters more. Sure, Draw My Thing might be the more of the Pictionary trying to guess the word kind of thing, competitive. Pixel Painters is more of the everybody do this sort of thing, and which one looks the best. I think it gives you more artistic freedom, and also the ability to share, to see everybody else's pictures on the website is genius. It's downright genius. Another thing I want to say, and then came the one that pissed me off a couple months ago. Skywars. When I first heard that Skywars was released on Mineplex, I was in South Florida. I wasn't even home. And I was pissed. I was pissed. I literally, when I was alone in a room, made an audio rant that I'm pretty sure I deleted. That just tore the thing apart. The whole copying ideas thing, and I found it stupid. And I prefer Hypixel Skywars over Mineplex Skywars any day of the week. And now, let's get to the reason why I'm making this video. The holiday games. Now, Mineplex has 3 holiday games that I know of. Halloween Horror, Christmas Chaos, and Valentine's Vendetta. Let's start with Halloween Horror, the first of the 3. Released a couple years back. Decent game, but really difficult. Then you have Christmas Chaos. Kind of sort of a sequel, but just some parts are easy, but some parts piss you the fuck off. Snake Parkour would like to have a word with you, as well as maybe the Ice Maze. But it's a decent game overall, and a game that I would legitimately play every year. But then comes this monstrosity that is Valentine's Vendetta. It has the most basic and cliched plot, which I can explain to you right now. Basically, there's 2 cows, Calvin and Mulina. Mulina is like, oh hey Calvin, did you get me a present for Valentine's Day? I hope you did not forget. And then Calvin is like, absolutely I did. I got you presents. And then and Mulina is like, if you didn't give me presents, it's over. And then Calvin just be like, okay, I'm gonna go in the house and get the presents. And the pigs steal the presents, and he's like, oh no, somebody help me. I'm being robbed. And that quote, the somebody help me, I'm being robbed quote, is a direct quote from the story. I would have at least added something more to that than that. And then comes the gameplay itself. Oh dear God, the gameplay itself. So basically, you have Calvin the cow in the middle and a bunch of pigs holding items. You have to using a fishing rod with the stupidest name ever. I forget what it was. You have to kill the pig to get the item and bring it back to Calvin. Sounds basic enough, but there's so many flaws. 1, the pigs take forever to kill. 2, that's not just the only bad part. 2, you can fall off the map. It's a wide grass circle, and you can fall off the map. And if you fall off the map, nothing can save you. There's no way to get up, no way to respawn. You're basically left for dead. But you can fish. Oh, you can fish. But you can't get that item to Calvin. So then we get to the the soundtrack choice in the background. Now, music is something you never really note in a game. But here I had to make an exception for that. There are 2 note block tunes in the background of this game. And they repeat every other round. You have tune A, first round, tune B, second round, rinse, and repeat. So what are the songs? Gangnam Style by Psy and the Tetris theme. Dear God, why would you make these sound decisions? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Gangnam Style, you can at least say, hey, maybe it has something to do with love and Valentine's Day, but no! And the Tetris theme! How the do you get the Tetris theme? I would prefer anything over the Tetris theme. That theme is already good enough the way it is. You don't need to ruin it with this dog pile. And, by the way, Ice Penguin there, no, you're way off. So, speaking of, I don't want to even talk about the cancer chat. We'll get to the community later, maybe in a different video. But for now, we're just going to focus on this monstrosity of a game. So, continue on. Valentine's Vendetta. Worst game ever. And then we get to the final 3, or in some cases, the final 2, where there's 1 pig with everybody there, and they have to use their fishing rod to get a saddle to ride the pig and guide him to Calvin. Now, that would be great and all, but there's one tiny problem with that. You can kill the pig while someone's riding it, and guess what? It doesn't respawn. If that happens, they pick a winner at random. A game where if certain exploits go right, a winner is picked at random. Doesn't even make sense. And what do you get for this? What do you get for sitting through this monstrosity of a game? You get 3 roses. 3 useless roses that give you generically stupid stuff. That are just a rip-off, a waste of time. And what if you want more roses? Can you just go win the game again and get more? No! You only get those 3, and that's it. You don't get any more. It's literally the stupidest thing I've seen. And it has me potentially thinking... And I was potentially thinking that Mineplex at this year could come back to something good. And now I've lost all hope. I'm seriously debating about never going on Mineplex again. But hey, that'll be highlighted in my next video on why Hypixel is better than Mineplex, and that one is a video you should really look out for, which I'm actually going to record right after this one. So these videos will probably go up some point near this week. Today is the 17th of February. Yep. So yeah. Hope to see this video on YouTube soon. Hope y'all enjoyed, and cue the outro.